Welcome to Niche Pilates Online. Thanks so much for joining me. I've got one prop that I'm going to use with our arm workout today. I'm just going to use a single 10-pound dumbbell. Let's get started. We're going to begin today in supine. So I thought we'd start nice and tall on the sit bones, drawing the arms forward, and then we're just going to go through scapula pro and retraction. So drawing the scapula away from the spine and then really squeezing the shoulders in. Two more times. Draw away and squeeze, and last one, draw away and squeeze, and then you can grab that dumbbell, roll all the way down onto your mat, and then you're gonna place it in your left hand, knees bent, neutral through spine and pelvis. You're gonna press it up for a chest press. Rotate the palm to face the center, bend through the elbow for a tricep bend and extension. Palm turns to face the thighs again, and then elbow comes out to the side. Exhale, press it up. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Inhale, rotate, and take it back. Exhale, up. Inhale, bend it down. See if you can keep your elbow in line with your shoulder. Now we're gonna mix it up just a little bit. So you're gonna drop it back down to that chest press. We're gonna press it up. You're gonna rotate it. You're gonna bend the elbow, keep that 90-degree bend. Take it out to that starting position and press it up. Rotate to midline. Elbow comes down into 90 degrees. Keep it. Take it out and press it up. So the easiest thing that I see people do here is that when they come out to the side, their hand, the weight, comes closer to the center. See if you can keep that elbow bent at 90 degrees. That's what's really gonna give you a burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now you're gonna keep that palm facing midline. You're gonna keep a slight bend in the elbow, and this time we're just gonna do a single arm chest fly. So the arm's gonna come out by the side and back up. You should feel this in your arm, the front of your shoulder, and your chest. Your breath here, you're gonna inhale to take it out. Exhale, pull it back. And as you pull that arm back to midline, see if you can notice how much strength it takes through the entire core to really help you, assist you to draw it all the way in and up. You're down to 10 seconds here, so almost done. Make sure you maintain that same bend at the elbow. Here you go, last one. You're gonna turn the weight so that the wide side of the weight is facing your thighs, and hold each end with each hand. Now you're gonna bend through the elbows and extend through the elbows, and then draw the elbows down by your side. So press it up, bend the elbows, extend, and then draw them down and by your side. Press, bend, extend, and lower. And just trying to make sure that those shoulders stay very strong, very secure in the socket. So the chest, the shoulders are wide as you can keep them. You're already down to 10 seconds. Check in with your spine, make sure it's only your natural curve that's there, nothing more. Okay, great. Now you're gonna pop all the way up. We're gonna come into a Captain Morgan position. You're gonna keep your right foot forward. So left shin stays down, right foot pops up. You want your foot for this first one to be slightly forward of your knee. You're gonna hinge from the hip, keep the hips equal with each other, and you're gonna draw that elbow out by your side, coming into a row. So you use the front part of your body. Now you're using the posterior part of your body. So think about drawing that elbow close to your spine, really giving yourself a little squeeze at the top. You should feel this in your arm, your shoulder, and your upper back as you move. And your stabilizers, you're gonna feel this in the legs, the hips, so those glutes, and certainly through your core. You're under 10 seconds here. We've got 4, 3, 2, and last one. Now you're gonna come upright. Go ahead and draw that heel underneath your knee and then link through the tailbone and make sure that your belly button's drawn in. Now we're just gonna go through a simple bicep curl here. So elbow bends and elbow straightens. What you want to focus on is that upper arm stays completely still right by your side. Think about your shoulder staying still in space as well, so it doesn't compensate by rolling forward and drawing that arm in. It stays wide, strong in the socket. Elbow bend to curl up, and then nice and slow lengthen to come back down. You've got 5 seconds. Take it slow, make the most out of it. And here you go. For this one, you're gonna hinge forward, so scoot that knee, set foot forward of your knee again. And then you're gonna draw that elbow back. You're just gonna hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then nice and slow, let it go. So elbow just right by your side. This one's a little bit different. It's more narrow, and then lower it down. Elbow draws back, a good squeeze, shoulder blade toward the spine, and then let it go. So focusing both on the movement and on isometric holds. We've got 10 seconds here. You should also feel some good stabilizing work through that right glute. We got 4, 3, 2, and last one. And again, we're gonna pop up. We're gonna focus on your biceps. So again, your heel draws under your knee. You're gonna externally rotate through the shoulders, so opening up. And then you're gonna bring that arm into a bicep curl again, but this time it's nice and wide. So same thing here. You're making sure that that shoulder stays very strong in the socket. I feel a little correction needed on myself. Reminder to lengthen through that tailbone. Keep the connection with your core. Keep that drawing in sensation of the belly button, so you really think about your abdominals supporting your spine here. You're under 5 seconds. 3, 2, and last one. Good work. I'm just gonna turn around for this next one so that the arm that I'm working is facing you. You can lay all the way down, coming into that supine work again. We're gonna start with your chest press. So elbow out by your side. You're pressing it up, turning the palm to face midline, keeping the upper arm totally still as you bend the elbow and extend the elbow. And then palm turns to face the legs again, and elbow draws all the way down to the floor. Press it up, turn palm to face in, tricep work, and back to your chest press. So see if you can feel that your shoulders, your waist, and your hips are all even from right side to left side. Good job. Okay, now we're gonna mix it up again. So you take it out, you press it up, turn that palm to face midline, bend the elbow, keep that 90-degree bend, float the elbow out to the side, making sure that the hand is right on top of the elbow, and then press it up. Turn the palm in, elbow bends to draw down, take the arm out, and press the arm up. Good. Really thinking about your breath, matching your breath to your movement. Good work. Check in with your rib cage, ensure that it's not flaring out or any overarch is happening in your spine, just your natural curve. You're down to 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. For your next one, you're gonna draw that arm up, keep a slight bend in your elbow, movement comes from your shoulder. Take the arm out to the side and then draw it back up. Good. Inhale, out to the side and all the way back up. See if you can pay attention to your legs. Notice if your knees start to float out to the side. If they are, they're just trying to help you out. Stay very grounded through your left side, making sure that your core is here to support you. You're almost done. I know this one's hard. You got 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now you're gonna hold it on either end, and then we're gonna flex through the elbows, extend through the elbows, and then elbows draw down by your side. Good. Press up, bend, extend, and draw them down. Make any adjustments that you need to make sure that you feel really broad through your chest and like your shoulders can go out to either side of the room. That's how wide we want them to be. Good job. Allow that breath to come with each movement. So exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Making sure you're not holding tension anywhere. You got 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. So now you're gonna come all the way up. Okay, you're gonna walk your left foot just slightly forward of your left knee, and then we're gonna hinge from the hips. We're gonna draw that right elbow out by your side, staying long through the spine, all the way out through the crown of the head. Thinking about drawing that elbow back and out. Shoulder blade driving toward your spine. Really stay grounded through your left hip. So squeeze through your left glute to make sure that your left glute doesn't go out to your left side. Almost done here. You got 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. We'll stand it up. You're gonna draw your heel under your left knee. And now we're gonna come into your bicep curls. So keeping the bicep in the same place, upper arm stays completely still. Think about lengthening through your left sideways. There's a tendency to hike up here. To see if you can maintain your alignment, equal through both sides of the waist. Totally still in that rotator cuff, in your entire shoulder, and in your upper arm. So you're only flexing and extending through the elbows. The only movement happening. You're almost there. You got 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now we're gonna walk that left foot forward again. Hinge forward. And this time you're gonna draw that elbow back. Squeeze the shoulder blade to the spine. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lengthen. And as you draw that elbow back, just check in with your rib cage. Make sure the rib cage isn't flaring. You're not increasing the curve of your low back. You want to think about length all the way through your spine, all the way out through the crown of the head. Good. Now our last move here, you're gonna externally rotate through the shoulder, and you're gonna draw that arm up and out to the side. So once again, you're isolating through that bicep. It's just an external rotation, so you're working the muscles in a slightly different way. Always good to work them in a couple different directions, couple different ways, but you're still staying focused on the bicep itself. So you're working to fatigue it, you're working to get it stronger. You got 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll drop that weight, lower down to your knees, draw the arms out in front of you, open it up, and then you're gonna bring the arms up and overhead. Hug the arms overhead and think about elevating up. Draw the arms out, behind you, roll the shoulders up, down, and back, and then gently lift the arms up. And then lower them down. Once again, take them out. As you bring them up, choose the opposite arm to be on top. Find equal length all the way up through the spine. Try not to let your head drop. And then restack. Draw the hands behind you, other finger ends up on top, roll the shoulders up, down, and back. Elevate through the arms. And lower them back down. And you're all done. Thanks so much for joining me.